That's gonna be a problem for me. I just told these Euro folks that if they see Cody walking out of the trailer, they need to throw a tarp over that sign. We don't need that temptation here. I may have taken my coffee time a little too seriously this morning. We're down to tea 35 minutes before we need to leave here.
What are you worried about?
I'm nowhere near being ready to go in there, so I'm about to book it. Today is Hershey PA Day.
We're only 32 miles away from our next destination. We got to check out here at 11. We got to check in there at 3, and there's really nothing to do along the way. I looked earlier, so I'm a little concerned about that. Maybe they'll let us check in early. Who knows?
Our plan is to get on the road, call them, beg for an earlier check-in, and in the meantime, find a parking lot where we feel safe parking, and hopefully a restaurant, because I didn't really have anything good to pack and eat before we go, and I thought that would be a great time to suck up a little time in between our travel day. So that's the plan. We don't have a place picked out yet. Time will tell what we find. I've done the let's get to camp and I'll clean, and let's clean before we get to camp. And cleaning beforehand works best for me because I've learned myself, once I land, I want to relax. I want to set up and I want to relax for a minute. So then things just simply don't get cleaned. So this is better for everyone. When you walk in, it's fresh and clean and nice. Plus, if anyone else hates cleaning as much as I do, it's kind of a motivator. You know you have to do it, and as often as we move, it kind of helps keep the camper clean.
We ended up being 7 minutes late getting out, but I think that's the first time since we've been full-time.
Second time.
Is it the second time?
I don't remember when the first time was. I just remember that it happened, and I remember being really stressed about it. I think we were like 2 minutes late on that one.
It doesn't happen often, and nobody said anything last time. And, you know, I think even if you were a real stickler for the rules, if you came by and saw the trucks under the trailer and the slides are in and they're 5 minutes late, I don't think anybody really cares. But for the record, we did leave late.
In the meantime, here's what we've been up to. Well, happy Friday. There is a little village I've been waiting all week to go visit. They're only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a little village that was built in the likeness of Germany. Well, if this isn't one of the most adorable little shopping centers I've ever seen. They do have little pubs and restaurants on one end, a lot of little bitty unique shops that you can walk into. So if you like that type of shopping, I do a little bit. They have a lot of unique stuff here. So this area is very well known for their antique shops. They are everywhere. So if that's your thing, you'd stay busy here. Personally, I'd rather stomp through a hog trough, but that's just me. But I don't really care for a lot of shopping in general. I'm gonna go show Cody my treasures. We're gonna take us a date today, mainly because that, but Cody's been hollering and seems anxious about something he wants to show me, which is never a good sign.
For one, I haven't been hollering. I came out this morning because the weather showed a 0% chance of rain and nothing in the hourly, so I spray waxed the whole truck. Wheels and tires are clean, glass is clean, and then fast forward 90 minutes later, we're looking at a wall of rain. But when I heard open the bed cover up, and it just kind of swarmed on me. So this is a cheap bed cover. I've talked about it before. It was like,
What happened?
we lost a bolt here.
Gotcha.
So not a big deal, we can fix it, but I stole the bolt out of the other side, so I know what to get at the hardware store.
Oh, excellent.
It was a cheap bed cover. There's better bed covers out of there, and I really want one of those retractable bed covers. I just don't feel like spending $1,000. So we're gonna go to the hardware store and get one of those. I think today's just gonna be one great big runaround day. Getting ready to go to Hershey next week. I'm getting really excited about the RV show.
So Cody always gets messages, emails about the bed cover, and I think usually he'll give two answers. He'll say, here's mine because it was cheap, and it's lasted for as cheap as it was. It's starting to rain. But then he'll usually give a link to the one that he actually wants, so that if he has to purchase another one, it's probably not going to be this one, it's going to be a different one.
Yeah, if this one tears up, I'm spending $1,000 and get one of those cool retractable ones that's like a garage door. You just slide it all the way forward to heavy duty. But somebody has control of the checkbook, so there's that.
That's definitely not me.
It's raining. Hey, hop out real quick and take one last look at the pretty clean truck.
That's cool. I'm good. I trust you.
It's all shiny.
So first stop is a hardware store for the bolt. Also, Cody's gonna hang my plants. So he's gotta get some equipment to do that. Tools. What would you say? Hardware? what word am I looking for? Stuff. We're going to get stuff. Also, Cody has been stretching out his running shoes for at least a couple years. And that's really not good. As active as he is, as much as he uses them, they recommend every 6 months to change them out. We're gonna be doing a lot of walking next week, and so we're gonna bite the bullet and go get him, hopefully, some shoes.
It's probably what's gonna happen. We're gonna waste a bunch of time. I'm gonna get ticked and come home and order them.
That rain is cold.
That rain is so cold.
All right, we got our hardware store run and a couple snacks.
I was gonna just fix the bed cover right in the parking lot. It can wait. It can wait.
Oh, you still can. I'll wait for you.
Yeah, I got cold walking out of the hardware store. I about froze to death.
Okay, next.
Sporting goods.
All right.
Try to find some shoes. Dick's Sporting Goods was way too expensive, so we went out to Famous Footwear, and it's the personality store where they're all out of it, let me tell you.
He's a lot of fun to shop with.
Shopping for clothes is usually just a terrible experience for me, which is why I just order packs of t-shirts and the same exact shorts off of Amazon over and over and over again, which is bound to get old for you, but for me it sure makes life easy.
We have one more stop to make, and this one's for me. Kitchen Kettle Village. I just kind of want to peek around at the stores and the restaurants and see if there's anything we can't live without. There's so many people here, they're having to put us out in the field. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm putting my shoes on. The only time my feet should be wet is in the shower or if I'm at the lake. Otherwise, I like having dry feet. And as much as I don't want to mess up my new shoes walking around in the rain, walking around in wet sandals
makes me cranky.
So does buying shoes, shopping for shoes, shopping for screws, as high as they are.
Oh yeah, everybody wants to buy a small nut and bolt that costs $3 together. That just makes me happy.
You know what else makes them cranky? Going in these little shops we're about to go into.
That's not true. I don't.
The jellies and the jams.
Well, that I can do without. I don't hate all of this. It's just sometimes it's like I know there's probably not going to be much of anything that's of interest. These were some of the cheaper ones I found.
Literally the reason he picked them up.
I'm not giving $150 for a pair of tennis shoes.
The first store we walked into, he picked up 3 pair and said, "These are too expensive," and turned around and walked out. But then we found the store right down the road. They actually had some better prices, but
when you walk up to the register to pay for your outrageously expensive shoes, and I go, "Hi, how you doing today?" And the answer is, "Got a phone number?" And my answer was, no, I don't.
they need you on their mailing list. It's the principle of the matter.
It's the principle
You don't
of the
need my
matter.
phone number for me to pay you money. You don't. No.
All right, let's go buy jams and jellies and trinkets. My feet are dry
And you're about to mess up your new shoes. Well, that proved to be dangerous, but that was fun. It was like every other tourist shop. What do we say? When you go to a tourist area with shopping, you've got to have fudge,
popcorn,
ice cream,
a leather shop,
a dog shop,
a candle shop,
a t-shirt shop.
They got a few of those.
But this place was pretty neat. It was enjoyable.
Yeah, they got some neat stuff here.
And I got a whole bunch of cheese because I need more cheese in my life.
And I found out that I dressed inappropriately because when it rains, it's cold. It's cooled down to 58. I cleaned the truck this morning, shorts and a t-shirt and flip-flops, and I was sweating when I got done. When that rain came through, it cooled it off. It went from like 70 to 58 like that.
We're gonna divert a little bit and go to a Walmart and see if we can park there. It has some shopping center there where there's some restaurants. It's a very small parking lot, but I think that we can squeeze in there in the back and figure out something for food. It's a little ways out of the way, but it'll be worth it.
I think it's our best bet.
I think so. We successfully burned up a few hours. We got our bellies full. We just went out of route a little bit, found a place we were comfortable parking, found a food spot close by, and here we are. We're gonna be, how early? 15 minutes early?
About 20.
We'll be okay.
Well, I think we burned as much time as we can. Worst case scenario, we'll just sit in the parking lot until they decide to let us in.
Turn right at the stop sign.
We are headed to Pinch Pond Campground. I'm gonna suppress all of my natural instincts to call it Pinch Pond. Pinch Pond Campground. Let's see what we're getting into.
It's 4:05 on a Monday, and why am I happy? Because my vacation starts today. I don't have to work my real job for a week, and the first order of business was for me to come outside to see a tree that Angela thought was interesting.
First, now that you're off work, you are on Eastern time. It is 5:05. You can switch over.
No matter where I'm at, I'm on Central.
Yeah,
Even
check
here.
out this tree.
So what am I looking at here?
Touch it carefully. Very carefully.
Oh, it's sticky.
It's really sharp.
So what kind of tree is it?
I think, Pennsylvania people, you have to let me know. I think it's chestnut.
That's a chestnut?
I searched Pennsylvania tree with spiky balls, and of course there's sweet gum, which we're aware of, those sharp brown spiky things that stick in your feet. But these real long leaves and this, I think there's a bunch of chestnuts inside there. And
Weird.
I think I've seen little chestnuts on the ground.
And there's tons of them.
I've never seen anything like this before.
I don't see anything on the ground here, but they've been mowing.
I know I'm easily excited, but there's another tree down here I want to show you. I know they're trees, but I've never seen these trees before.
I love trees, so let's go see some new trees. Have you guys ever seen a tree before? Because you're about to.
This has been a really nice little campground. The staff, I've talked to several of them. They're so nice. It's a nice one, but the road noise, it's
Yeah.
very loud.
You don't really hear it at night, or I don't, because I think I sleep through everything. But during the daytime, it's like a racetrack out here.
We don't really hear anything in our RV anyways. I don't know what kind of tree this is. The leaves, I think, are different. It almost smells like a lime or a lemon. If you
It
bust,
does smell like a lime or a lemon.
doesn't it? You think it's a lemon tree in Pennsylvania?
I don't know what a lemon tree looks like. I mean, it's definitely a tree. You got that much right for sure.
Help us out, guys.
Help us out.
So
what is this?
when you bust it open, it's really nasty. But I don't know if it's because it's bad or if it's supposed to be black.
Eat it. See what it tastes like. Just taste it. Just taste it.
Living things in there. But it smells citrusy. I think I need to go wash my hands.
I think she needs to think up some new ideas for content. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tree tour. Just kidding. They were interesting trees. I just have to give her a hard time because she literally drugged me out of the house to go look at trees.
We're learning.
I don't feel like I learned anything. I feel like I have more questions than answers.
Somebody's gonna know, and somebody's gonna answer it for us.
Yeah, we will learn something, but we're not actively learning something right now.
Charlie and Eris's friend Wicket is here with his parents, and we're gonna let him go. Now that Cody's off work, we're gonna let him go say hi and meet again.
So I think that's going to close us out for this one here, guys. We are so excited because tomorrow is day one of the Hershey RV Show, and we're hoping to meet lots of you guys there, maybe learn some stuff, see some cool rigs. It's definitely going to be a non-traditional RV show video, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you know when the next video launches. Give us a like if you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you guys on the road.
Shops, so if that's your thing. Oh, privacy, 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 privacy. I just pulled up to the RV and stole Cody's call for work. I don't think they can hear me now. What was I talking about?
While I was out here getting something out of the bed of the truck, I noticed this is broke.
Hi.
Can you tell me where the office is?
3 years.
So that's good. Oh, I didn't have my mic on.
The first store we walked into, have a string.
Because you guys know I hate traveling dirty.
I hate riding dirty.
Come on, we gotta get up. We gotta get up, baby. Come on. Go on. You gotta get up. Come on now. Go on. Go on. Guess I'm not getting up today. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on. You're not that tired.